Lost in the immense Indian Ocean, the eroded granite islands to the north and the atolls in the south-southwest, silently resting under the sun and the puffy white clouds. These are the islands of the Seychelles, situated at about 1,600 kilometers from the eastern coast of Africa. A remote paradise for those who visit it and for the birds that live there. In this archipelago live great colonies of spectacular land birds, but also many marine birds rest here, migrating from Eurasia to Africa. With its 150 square kilometers, Mahé is the biggest of these granite islands of the Seychelles. Once called the island of abundance, inland it is mainly luxurious vegetation, hills and mountains, and all around the island coastline are whitish sandy beaches set in granite. The island is a floating garden with high coconut palms and casuarinas, together with coastal forests, mangroves, and many different kinds of local vegetation everywhere you look. The first settlement on the Seychelles goes back to 1770 and was made up of French colonies and black slaves. In the late 1800s, Chinese, Indian and Europeans started to arrive in search of work, giving life to this multiracial community, which today is characterized by the Creole population of the Seychelles. The most crowded of the islands is Mahé, especially in the north, in the capital Victoria, that is home to 90% of the population on the archipelago. The principal market of the city is called Sir Selwyn Clarke Market, and there you can find all the basic ingredients for the local Creole cuisine: rice, fish, potatoes, exotic spices like cinnamon, and the fruit of the bread tree. The best day to visit it is Saturday morning, when all the merchants come from all over the island to sell their goods: fruit, vegetables, spices, flowers and fish. The birds are perfectly at ease everywhere here, even near the fresh fish stalls. This curious fact, however, does not let us forget that our destination is the sea. The Seychelles archipelago, nicknamed by the inhabitants the Forgotten Islands, is the ideal place for chartering, perhaps for the exotic atmosphere you feel here, but also because there are so many boats to choose from to rent. All the principal charter boat companies have their main offices in Mahé, the best place to leave from for any kind of cruise or excursion. And it is from this island that we will be leaving to visit the Marine Park of Sainte-Anne, one of the first marine parks in the Indian Ocean, created in 1973. The small island of Sainte-Anne and the islands that surround it, Surf, Moyenne, Round and Long, are easily reached by boat on one-day or half-day excursions.
Saint-Anne is the most historic of the islands because it is there that the first inhabitants arrived in 1760. They arrived on a boat called Le Télémath. And now let's see the second island. And if you look closely, you will see that there are two. Behind it is the Moyenne Island. Moyenne is a private island owned by an Englishman, Brandon Grimshaw. Round Island was a leper colony in the 1800s. All the people diagnosed with leprosy were taken there. The fourth island is